Spring Awakening is a rock musical adaptation of the controversial 1892 German play of the same title. Set in late 19th century Germany, it concerns teenagers who are discovering sexuality. Spring Awakening has won 8 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, Direction, Score, and Featured Actor, and you can catch Spring Awakening this weekend and next weekend at the Albuquerque Little Theater. Spring Awakening director Ryan Jason Cook and the theater's executive director Henry Avery join us here this morning. Welcome back, gentlemen.
Well, thank you.
So good to have you.
Thank you for having us.
I'll tell you, I was really surprised but excited that the show was coming to Albuquerque. I'm really excited because Spring Awakening was a huge Broadway hit, as I mentioned, winning 8 Tony Awards. That's very successful. And for those who don't know, a little trivia, it put Gleek Leah Michelle on the map. Yes, it did.
Indeed, it did.
That little Rachel character. Set the story for us so that people can understand what it's about.
Well, it's about a group of teenagers going through different anxieties and growth, and both physically, mentally, emotionally, and it has a lot to do with the things that we're going through every day as ourselves too, and that's why this musical reigns through history. I mean, it doesn't matter what time period, whether it's 1892 or 2012 as we are today, because it reigns through history and it lets you know that we're going through all of these emotions. And so this particular setting, it's about a group of kids that are dealing with, and they each have their own little anxiety and their own little emotional thing that they're going through.
And they're things that a lot of us all go through, and it's a universal thing, but a lot of us don't talk about. So it's actually really nice to have that brought to the forefront. Spring Awakening is really probably one of the edgiest shows that's ever been done at Albuquerque Little Theater. I want to mention, I want to tell our viewers, it is R-rated. I mean, this is not a show for children. This is new territory for ALT. But you know what, the subject, like I said, it's very, very human. It's something people can relate to. So how do you think that the Albuquerque audience is going to respond? What's your opinion?
Well, I think that it's going to be different, but I feel very strongly that we have been expanding our family series and trying to bring in the younger audience and the families, and I think by the same token that we should reach out to other demographics as well. So this is more for the more sophisticated high school and up. We were talking about the fact that it's about the younger people, but I think the parents can identify with it as well, because there are the parental characters in the show, and I think a lot of the characters that are our age and that are older can also look back and see how they responded and how they worked with their own kids. And it's a learning experience.
So what compelled you, when you were thinking about the season, what compelled you to bring this show?
This is not in the season. It's a special production. We, as you know, we had the new stage floor done, and I had to pick a show that we could do in just 2 weekends of performance because we couldn't do our regular run. And I thought, why not do something that's really new and edgy and something for a different audience? Because anytime we can bring somebody to the theater, then they have the opportunity of seeing everything else that's going on and helping grow our constituency and our audiences. So I think it's very important that we do something different. And it's, as you say, it's not for everybody. It's rated R. We want to make sure that people that are coming know what they're going to see, sexuality and strong language.
Right. It's good for them.
But it's great music. I mean, the music is just incredible. It's a fantastic cast. Ryan's done a great job working with the cast and the designers to bring a really special show to the stage.
Well, and as I said, it's edgy and groundbreaking, but not just because of the show itself. Like you said, it's the first one that's going to be performed on the new stage.
Indeed.
So tell us a little bit about that.
We were very fortunate to get a grant from P&M. Thank you, P&M.
Thank you, P&M.
And also our audiences and our patrons raised the other 50% of the $50,000 project to replace our stage floor, which was in dire need of some attention. So we will be, this will be the first show on the new stage floor, and we'll actually be having a dedication of the new floor on the 29th, which is the last day of the performance of Spring Awakening. Spring Awakening on Sundays, we're doing it at a different time than our normal matinees. We're doing them at 6. So on the 29th, we'll have a matinee dedication, and we'll have a lot of entertainment, we'll have food, we'll have tours of the theater, we'll be giving P&M a special plaque appreciation. So it's going to be quite an event, and it's free.
And it's free, and that's amazing.
So come.
Well, and I want to remind all our viewers where they can go to be able to purchase the tickets and also see the schedule. So let's tell them that.
Yes, they can call the theater just come to the event.
Okay.
But anytime you want information, just call the theater or go on the website. We have auditions this weekend for the first show in the family series, which is The Hobbit.
Oh, nice.
Ryan is our production stage manager, so he'll be taking the information and the reservations on the people that would like to audition.
Fantastic.
But
A lot
that
of great
will be
actors
Saturday and Sunday, so by all means, we need adults as well as young people. It's going to be a big cast, great opportunity for families and people to get involved and work together.
A lot of talent around here,
Yes.
so give them a chance. Ryan, Henry, thank you so much, and I want to tell everybody you don't want to go away, because when we come back, cast members are actually going to perform a scene from Spring Awakening. Don't worry, it's a morning show. We'll keep it clean. We'll be right back. Tony Award-winning Spring Awakening is rocking the Albuquerque Little Theater this weekend and next. And cast members Zoey, Reese, and Bryan Durden are joining me with a few details. Good morning, stars.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm so happy you're with us. I know everybody's going to be watching you and think, oh my gosh, I got to see them on New Mexico Style and learn more. You know, you guys explore what one castmate described as teen angst between, you know, being stuck with adolescence and then getting into adulthood, and in the process dealing with a lot of self-discovery. And so as young adults, I'm just curious, do you guys feel that the production accurately portrays the struggles of age?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It touches on pretty much every aspect of teen troubles, and it communicates it in a way that's very accessible for older audience members. Being so removed from my teenage years as a performer, it's still easy for me to tap in and understand and communicate the same issues that we're dealing with.
Absolutely. I mean, can you tell our viewers a little bit about your roles that you're playing?
Sure. I'm Mort Stiefel. I play the sad, soulful sleepy head, which is why my hair is like this.
This is why his hair is tousled. Good morning. Look. Yes.
Basically, he's pretty shame-based. He deals with a lot of stuff about, you know, he's dealing with a lot of like dreams that he's going through, and society's telling him that these are like bad things, but then at the same time he wants to kind of explore it because teenagers get curious that way.
They get curious, yes. There's a lot of curiosity being explored for sure. And what about your role?
My character's name is Ilsa. I'm sort of a vagabond bohemian runaway.
Yes, I saw that.
I'm the free spirit of the show.
Which everybody there's a free spirit in every group for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm really excited to see you guys perform. I have to just ask you on a personal note, you know, when you do a performance that is so vulnerable and requires so much of, you know, so much exposure, really, so to speak, how does that feel for you personally when you know you're going to have friends and family watching you? I'm just curious as an actor.
I really just have to step out of myself and look at it as a show, and they are the audience, and they will take what they will. I really can't like let it affect me.
You can't go there, right?
Like, oh, what are they going to think of me, Zoey Reese? I need to be like, what are they going to think of Ilsa, Spring Awakening?
Exactly.
Like, the whole point of acting is like kind of living in the moment, living like bringing emotional truth and believability, and so I just kind of put up like a fourth wall kind of deal.
That's what you got to do. A lot of people don't realize how hard that can be though sometimes, and today you're going to perform for us. What will you be doing?
It's a song called Don't Do Sadness / Blue Wind.
Love it. Well, I'm going to let you take it away, and I'm going to step off the stage and let you do your thing.
Okay. Let's sit on the couch. Okay. Actually, I should go.
Walk as far as my house with me.
And?
And we'll dig up those old tomahawks and play together, Moritz. Like we used to.
We certainly had some remarkable times hiding in our wigwam.
Yes. I'll brush your hair and curl it. Set you on my little hobby horse.
I wish I could.
Then why don't you?
80 lines of Virgil, 16 equations, a paper on the Habsburgs. So maybe I should be some kind of laundry line. Hang their things on me, and I will swing dry. You just wave through the sun through the afternoon, and then I'll see they come to set you free beneath the rising moon. 'Cause you know blows my mind. I don't do sadness.
The wandering clouds of the
So been there. Don't do sadness.
and summer.
Good night, Ilsa.
Good night.
Virgil, the equations, remember?
For an hour.
I can't.
Well, walk me.
Honestly, I wish that I could.
You know, by the time you finally wake up, I'll be lying on some trash heap.
Ooh, fun! The theater on New Mexico style. I love you guys. Thank you. Come back, come back, come back. Thank you so much for that. That was amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm going to see the show and I cannot wait. Thank you both so much, and really continued success in both of your careers. That was fantastic. And still ahead on New Mexico style, we'll tell you how to mind your table manners. Love each other. Love. Don't.